Hello again, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy, and it's Friday, so you know what that means. This week we're going to talk about some big moves that Facebook is making, some new Google Play Store updates, and a top 3 paid Android app that doesn't do anything. Without further ado, let's get started. Late last week, Google started rolling out an update to the Google Play Store on Android devices that now shows a People section. This is a simple feature that's easy to understand. In the Play Store side menu, there will now be a section called People. In there, you'll see recommendations based on what your friends downloaded and even how they rated whatever Google Play content they were using. It's little more than a recommendation system, but let's face facts, people are more likely to download an application based on word of mouth. Now, Google Play has word of mouth built right in. So I guess 30,000 people bought and downloaded an application that doesn't do anything. When I say doesn't do anything, I mean that literally. It doesn't do anything. It actually performed no tasks whatsoever, according to Android Police. The app was called Virus Shield, and it sold for $3.99 in the Google Play Store, which means it made about $120,000 before it was finally taken down earlier this week. That's a pretty good run for a totally useless application. A recent piece in The Guardian exposed that the developer apparently didn't intend on releasing that version of the application and that it was little more than a UI placeholder. The developer believes that everyone should be refunded and has stated that he plans on releasing the actual Virus Shield free of charge when it's actually done. My personal thoughts on the matter are pretty simple. If an app that doesn't do anything can make it into the top 3 best-selling apps in just a week, what does that really say about our buying habits? Speaking of paid app problems, Google just patented a new algorithm that finds and flags pirated applications in the Google Play Store. Even if piracy isn't the huge, mammoth problem that some make it out to be, it's still a pretty significant problem. One particularly damaging issue was seen with the Flappy Bird fad, where dozens of Flappy Bird ripoffs appeared practically overnight. Google has filed a new patent to prevent that sort of copycat behavior from happening, at least on such a large scale. The algorithm would work by comparing the assets and code of an uploaded application to authorized applications already in the Google Play Store. So let's say a malware developer clones Angry Birds and puts malware in it, the Play Store would flag this automatically because it has the same code and assets as the original Angry Birds. The only thing that is unclear is how precise the algorithm is and exactly how much code and assets have to be copied in order to get flagged. Of course, apps based on other open source apps would not be flagged. This would also fit right in with the recent news that Google started continuously scanning for malware in an effort to make the Google Play Store a happier place. This last week, Facebook announced 2 things that they'll be doing to their Facebook Messenger platform that don't suck. How about that? So the first move Facebook made was to add free and unlimited Wi-Fi calling to Facebook Messenger. This means you can call anyone on Messenger using your data connection or Wi-Fi to chat as long as you want to. Frankly, this feature was a long time coming, as Facebook has lagged behind major competitors in this area for quite some time. This was part of an update that also included groups, message forwarding, and conversation shortcuts. The second part of the Facebook Messenger saga includes total separation from the Facebook application. For the time being, you can access Messenger on both the official app and the proprietary one. However, in the near future, they're going to remove that functionality from the official application, so if you want to continue using it, you'll have to download that second app. When you combine this with the not-so-recent WhatsApp acquisition, it's not a giant leap in logic to assume that Facebook Messenger may be merging with WhatsApp eventually on some symbiotic level. In our last bit of news this week, let's talk a little bit about those new Google App UI changes that we may be seeing very soon. Okay, so from what we could find, there are 3 designs that Google Apps could be using. The first is what writer Andrew Grush calls the Geek.com layout that came from writer Russell Hawley, who apparently got to preview a new Google Calendar. The second is the Android Police layout, as they apparently got their hands on some classified renders. The third is the wildcard, which is a supposed screenshot from Reddit. For now, no one but Google knows which one they're going with. Along with the new UI layout, word around the internet grapevine is that they'll also be introducing Project Hera that would finally begin to build that bridge between Chrome, Android, and search. This is probably going to be a huge deal because it would include a much deeper integration between Chrome and Android. We knew this one was coming when Andy Rubin stepped down and they put control of Android in the hands of the same guy who has control of Chrome. It's going to be a really fun show to watch, and it's apparently starting soon. So who wants to see some trending applications? As usual, if you want to check any of these applications out, you can find the links in the written companion, which is in the video description below. First up this week is Allcast. The popular streaming app from Koosh has gotten an update which includes the boilerplate bug fixes and performance improvements. It also includes Amazon Fire TV support, so if you happen to be an early adopter of that and need to stream some local content from your Android device, then this is the app you should be checking out. The app also now includes support for redeeming codes if you ever end up with one of those. Carousel is a new application from Dropbox that essentially acts as a gallery app. Here's how it works. You download it and install it, and it automatically syncs your photos with Dropbox, which is kind of expected out of any application from Dropbox at this point. Some other features include the ability to share photos with other Carousel users and the ability to hide photos and videos should you need that. If you use Dropbox to back up your photos, this is an app worth looking at. Beware though, as there are a few issues, namely with Dropbox business accounts. If you're looking for something that doesn't take place in the cloud, another gallery replacement option was released this week called Impala. Impala is a mix between a gallery app and a camera app that sorts your photos based on a number of variables and also allows you to take pictures. The app can also apply filters automatically once it learns your preferences. So far, people are having a few problems with the app, but the general consensus is a positive one, so if you don't mind a few release date jitters, it's worth taking a look. Impossible Road is a very minimal game and the second iOS game to come to Android in the last 2 weeks that is really popular despite having really simple graphics. The game is like a super simplified version of Mario Kart's Rainbow Road Racetrack in that you move along a track and you can jump off at any time to try to land on another part of the track. It features Flappy Bird style scoring and it's $1.99, which is a bit too rich for my blood for how simple the game is, but a lot of people seem to be enjoying it and you may be one of them. Last up this week is The Walking Dead Season 1 game, and frankly that's all I have to say because it's The Walking Dead. People have been waiting for this for a while now, and frankly releasing it right after the end of the current season was a stroke of marketing brilliance. The first episode is free, but you have to pay for the last 4 episodes if you want to continue playing the game. So far it has rave reviews, which means the developers have obviously done something correct. If you're a fan of the show, you should at least try this one out. Once again, I'm Joe Hendy, the Android Authority app guy. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and if you want to follow Android Authority, myself, or the rest of the awesome YouTube team, you can find our social media links in the video description below. If you're hanging out for a minute, we have a couple of awesome videos for you to watch right over there, including Joshua Vergara's review of the HTC One M8 and his review of the Samsung Galaxy S5. Finally, don't forget to check out the written companion in the video description for all of the download links. As always, thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.